Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 16, Episode 1 of Cthulhu, Death May Die, Fear of the Unknown. We're going to jump into Season 3, Episode 3, Deliver Us from Evil. We'll do a quick fast forward through the setup, and then we'll jump into gameplay. Monsters on the board, we've got the Painted Dole, we've got the Gaiothin, we've got the Amorphous Scions, as well as our cultists. We've got our investigators, Leon and Agatha, and finally, Tsthoggua, the great old one, our elder one of this scenario. We'll wrap up the setup and then jump right into round one. Okay, so we got Tsthoggua on the board here, this giant painted frog. We got a paint through video for this as well. You guys can go check that out. So we've got this set up. We've got our map laid out. We've got our miniatures on the board. Let's read a little bit about the scenario, and then we will talk about our investigators. So first off, we say, beneath the streets of Paris, vast catacombs hearkening back to even before the city was founded, it's here that a band of cultists have erected a large bone altar. Got the bone altar room right here with these bone tokens for this scenario. The perfect beacon to catch the eye of the patron Elder One. And for some reason, the appointed hour is 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. The cultists must be eradicated, the altar dismantled, and the bones laid back to rest. So we need to deconstruct the altar. If you have another bone, you can take a bone from the top of the altar stack, reveal it, and then suffer its effects. Then place it next to your investigator board and lay to rest. When you are in a space with a grave and have a bone, so this is the grave. I think this is the grave spaces right here. You can't. This is a grave here. There's a grave here, and there's a grave here. If you get a success, more than the number of bones already in that space, place one bone you have there, so you can lay the bones to rest. So that's one of the ways for us to disrupt the ritual. It says to deconstruct the bone altar and place all 5 bones in the graves. So that's our mission. Let's take a quick look at Agatha and Leon. We've got our investigators here. We also painted these up in the last couple setup videos. I've been doing the painting videos, basically just painting the minis we will need for the next scenario. So we've got Agatha and Leon. Leon has got his quote. It says, "I'll slow down a bit and let you guys catch up." He's got show off, marksman, and swiftness. And his story, he's from Miami, Florida. Leon was a soldier in the Great War, an officer and a gentleman fighting alongside the British, who awarded him the Medal of Honor 3 times. He's got 2 Congressional Medals of Honor, several medals from the French, and the Kaiser personally put a bounty on Leon's head. Or rather, that's what Leon says about himself. Most don't believe him, and that's probably wise. That said, he really does seem to know his stuff, and when it comes to a fight, put his boasts away. He always comes with a wink and a smile, and there's really no harm to it. So we've got this roguish character, Leon. We've got Agatha. Her quote is, I learned to shoot when people wouldn't stop calling me Aggie. She's got killer instinct, marksman, and stealth. Her backstory, she's from Miami. She's from Chicago. Agatha is part of a large crime family. Though she's given up her title as heir apparent, she doesn't want to run the business while she's got eldritch horrors to put down. The eggheads and bookworms in the business are good at their jobs, but not always good in a fight. Agatha is very good in a fight. As such, she's happy to be the simple muscle and maybe sometimes help the scholars do the occasional bit of less than legend legal acquisition of their research. Oh, and if you value your skin intact, don't ever call her Aggie. Okay, so we got Aggie, we've got Leon. We're going to jump into gameplay. But first, a quick word from this channel's sponsor. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. You can pick up the 6 volumes of August Moldenhauer and Giuseppe Balsamo's Cthulhu journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. You can get them as individual issues or as the entire omnibus edition. Check out our podcast channel, Pontos Fathom Press, for our podcast series with the Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, Esoteric Saturn Mysteries, as well as Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga, where we deep dive into what makes Frank Herbert's classic saga resonate with us. We've also got sci-fi and horror like the Quantum Locksman Saga with Dead Sons 11, the Bogman Saga with Killing with Bogman, and the Tales of the Yellow Sign with Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign. You can sample all these books on our Patreon or on our podcast channel, including The Artificial Psychology of Desiring Machines, collected together also in a hardcover edition. Finally, we're excited to announce our Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamlands saga, each volume taking place in another one of Lovecraft's Dreamland cities. Aimless takes place in the city of Cellophase, Hope's Home in Dalethleen, Stubborn Devotions in Thrawn, Beloved, Believed, Bedealed, and Lost Carcosa. Each volume is coming out throughout the year and into next year. And let's get back to our content. Thanks for watching. Okay, without any further ado, let's jump into round number 1. We will jump into the turn action phase. We've got 3 action each. We'll start out with Leon. So Leon has got Marksman, so we can attack from a space away. Let's have him shoot at these cultists here. So first round, he will roll his 3 dice. He gets a 1 hit on one of them. Let's have him roll again. He gets a 2nd hit, killing this one, but he does have to increase his insanity. And then last up, let's have him... Oh, if there's another investigator in your space, he gains a 3rd die. So let's let him roll 2 more dice for those first 2 rolls. And he also gets another hit. So actually he's killed this one earlier. This one has 1 damage. And then finally he can roll his last set. And he has smashed it. Both cultists have been cleared by Leon. That's a pretty good marksman tool to have in the old tool bag. So let's continue. For Leon's action phase is done. We can have him draw a Mythos card. So first Mythos card from, sorry, not Mythos card, the Discovery card. Let's give these a quick shuffle here. Okay, first Mythos card says, the Sleeper of Nekai, something like this. It says, choose an investigator to gain 1 fatigue. So we can use, these are the fatigue cards from the Tsthoggua. So let's give it to then the investigator with the most fatigue tokens takes 1 stress, 1 wound, and loses 1 sanity. If tired, choose 1. If tired, choose 1. Okay, so Agatha will get it, and then Agatha will gain 1 fatigue, 1 wound, 1 stress, and then loses 1 sanity as well. So, okay, so that's going to be for Agatha. Sorry, Agatha. We gave you the short end of the stick on that one. Investigate or fight. We're in a safe space, so we can draw a discovery card. Let me give these a quick shuffle. And first discovery card, Deliver Us from Evil, Season 3, Episode 3. We get the Tourist. The guidebook said, take a left. The guidebook was very wrong. Very, very wrong. You can claim 2 stress to claim the Tourist. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get 2 stress. We'll gain the Tourist. And when you have her, you gain 1 level of stealth. We gain 2 stress. We gain 1 level of stealth. So we'll just leave stealth over here to remind us when you run, you may sneak away. Same as Agatha's stealth. Okay, so that's that. Resolve the end of turn. We have 1 Elder Sign, so we can move over to Agatha. So our goals are, we're going to try to get to this altar room here. So let's have Agatha. Once per turn when attacking, you may take 1 stress to deal 1 additional wound. That's a pretty good one. Okay, so let's have Agatha do a So she can move 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. And then let's have her do, what is the Guillotine has 4 damage. So let's have her move, let's have her just move to here. That's going to be, that's going to be the altar. You have, no, we don't have any bones. So let's just have her go here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then she'll fire, but she'll stay in this in the room away, and just chip away some damage at him. So she'll go ahead and no damage. Okay, so that's fine. That will be Agatha's turn. She's also in a safe space, so she can take a discovery card. And her discovery card is the Teacher, a shepherd in search of a lost sheep. They've been down here a while. You may claim the Teacher, Minerva the Teacher, at the end of your turn. If you have Harry and Minerva, take the other side of both cards. Okay, so we have to look for Harry next. Okay, and I think that will do it for her discovery phase. End of turn. Oh, we didn't grab her Mythos cards. Oops. We just grab her Mythos card here. Mythos card says Tireless Devotees. Each cultist moves 1 space towards you. Then you take 1 stress for each enemy in your space. We don't have any cultists there, but we can summon a cult. We know this cultist can move 1 space towards. So that's the 1 cultist left on the board. We have 2 Elder Signs for the final phase of Resolve End of Turn, but it's not enough to move Tsthoggua. So we're going to wrap it up here. Guys, we will see you in round number 2. Check out the bookstore. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.